Hey there, folks, and welcome back to Wildermyth. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. This is an extra episode for me. I have done a lot of recording tonight already, and it's only 3 a.m., so I said to myself, well, hell, let's get through at least one more Wildermyth. Sounds fun to me. So here we are. We're getting towards the end of this campaign, one way or the other. I hope I win, but yeah, we're on chapter 5. So last chapter, or last episode rather, we chased the Mothman through the wilds at the end there. There were a lot of extra combats and activities to perform that I was not expecting. So that whole episode was essentially just wrapping up chapter 4, whereas I expected to make some chapter 5 progress as well. It is what it is. And yeah, we are playing, if you are joining us for the first time, the Eluna and the Moth campaign. It's pre-made. We're playing on the Walking Lunch difficulty, which is the hardest around. And we are playing with the Carved in Stone modifier turned on. That means that if I make a mistake and we all die horribly, then I don't get to reload. That is the end of the campaign, and we simply die. I'm also playing on default calamities for anyone interested rather. And so whatever the suggested was. So I think it was 30 calamities is the start here. And here we are trying to chug through the end. I don't know where the heck the Tower of Locks is. I assume it's located at a Thrixl location or something. So we'll kind of just chug through this area and hope for the best. Probably find it. I'm assuming that we'll find some information somewhere in here that leads to this final tile, which is unrevealed right now. Pretty interesting to do that. So yeah. Fair enough. That's about as much as I need to report on, so hey, if you enjoy Wildermyth and do not hate my playthroughs, consider subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment. Activity on these videos is going to matter a lot for purposes of whether or not I continue the series. It's definitely falling behind my other video series that I run for Monster Train, and so I'm constantly looking for the next best thing. I do really enjoy Wildermyth though. I will keep recording it if there are enough people watching it to kind of make it worth my while. Otherwise, I will probably put some other game in this slot and we'll just see how that goes. So we'll evaluate that later. I will at least get through all of the existing campaigns, which is this one and one more. So yeah, that's all I got for you. Let's go ahead and dig in. I did maneuver in Chapter 5 before to the position where we'll just start in a combat, pretty much. I'm going to start chugging through these regions, and hopefully I'm going to kill this area here, claim it, set up a T2... Let's see, 32 days. Yeah, set up a Tier 2 defense here, and then sort of just power them through this area, and let these Thrixl bounce off of my defenses, basically. That is a 23 strength army. I am not attacking that. But we'll start here on, Snakewilds. Okay. We've got our whole squad. And then these other folks are just upgrading in case we get an incursion up here. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's do it. Fire Eagles. Hot on the track of a band of enemies, our intrepid party races through the woods. Well, less racing and more, Look, who knew they'd be able to hide that well? It's not a very dense forest. Does anyone hear them? I hear yelling. Help, anyone! Let's go. I smell burning. The woods are on fire. I got that, yeah. The wanderers of the manse rush to put out the flames. A man coughs. Phew! Thank you. I got a little out of hand. Did the deepest set that? What? No, it was a controlled burn. Well, emphasis more on the burn part than the controlled part. Wait, you set the woods on fire? Only some of them. Oh, thank goodness, otherwise it might be weird. Burning is very important for these woods. It keeps the fennel down. Fennel? Isn't that an herb? Well, yes, people cook with it, but it grows 6 feet tall and make these thickets. So you have to burn it in order to save the eagles. So you burn the woods to save the eagles who live in the woods. It's complicated. I can see that. Look, my name is Errol. I'm here researching fire eagles. Maybe you could help me. Are we setting fire to the eagles? No, they're very rare. So you want us to hunt one and bring it back to you to study, right? But part of very rare was unclear. So this is complicated. There used to be boar here, right? The boars were the only things that would eat the fennel. Then people hunted all the boars because in addition to fennel, they were eating people. Well, that's a problem, yeah. Not for the boars, presumably. So once they killed the boars off, nothing ate the fennel. And then the fennel would get really thick, and bunnies loved it, because the thick fennel meant the eagles couldn't see them. So the fire eagles ultimately starved because there were no boars. The food chain is a harsh mistress. I like bunnies. Not as much as the eagles did. Anyway, burning the fennel will keep the bunnies from being able to hide, so the eagles won't starve. But that's just the beginning. Now we've got poachers coming in to steal eagle chicks and sell them on the black market. What's happening? So, I've got Alright, what's in it for us here? Sure, why not? My eternal gratitude, the joy of helping Mother Nature. He's unconvinced. Relax, Freyland. It's the same group we were tracking earlier. Everyone wins. There's a fire eagle nest about a half-mile that way. Take out all the monsters around it. What the hell is happening? Anyway, alright, we just blow up some of these dudes. There is a shadow hunter, a chastised, and a faithful. But there's not a lot of enemies. There's only a few, huh? So we're in pretty good state here as far as enemy count goes. Let's see, anything hidden around the corner? Sure is. We kill one. It should be very straightforward. There are not very many enemies here to threaten us. We just walk this man into his death. Awesome. Cool. Well, there's two down. We're going to post up at one of these doors now. Yeah, just post up at a door. We should be very powerful into this right now. Silk Step, very good. We'll advance this fellow. Cool. Nice turn. She opens the door. Ah, there's the faithful and this dude. So here's the deal. I advance. Let's see, I can... What's the line here? I could move him out of the way. It's interesting because what I want to do is move up, and he's going to punch. Or she is, rather. Wildermyth punches. It's a good pin. This means I can move him up. He can now leap into the room and just destroy everything. Yeah, this is perfect. The Faithful is now dead. I move him up. We take the Compulsion, which forces another attack, which kills both of them. And all of the hard enemies are now dead. I can interfuse with something at this point, but it doesn't really matter. We'll advance our friend. He will interfuse with this grain grinder and then blow up the mother. And she's just gonna go crazy. Heroism is fine here. There's not a lot of enemies, so I don't have to worry too terribly much about anything. Let's see. She's the last one with a turn here? Or he has one, actually. Nah, he'll chill, I think. Yeah. And she's gonna get out of the way, actually. He charges in, dodge, gets swung on. Here come the Horned Children. Jade's just gonna kill them, though. It's no biggie. Give it a chop. Give it a chop. We'll decide what to do after that. He's just gonna punch this thing. Great job. Let's see, we'll advance Wildermyth here. She's going to open the door. We'll then take our heroism turn. Move up. Punch this dude, which will launch... Oh, it doesn't launch him, huh? Fine, I can get the kill now. Perfect. Cool. And we'll just advance these fellows up now. They don't really matter for this combat at this point. Something will probably walk out of here. Yeah, fair enough. And, well, fair enough. A Wildermyth will just kill it. Yeah, so the Deepists didn't really stand a chance there. It's going to be a lot of experience because it's only split 3 ways, which is excellent. Speed 0.7. I'm going to put that on Freyland, actually. Him going to 5 speed is valuable here. Yeah, cool. Afterward. Oh, no. What is that thing? Burp. Is that one of the eagle chicks? Are we too late? Burp. Burp, burp. It approaches Freyland. Burp. Oh, no. I think it likes you, Freyland. Let's see what Errol has to say. So we cleared out your poachers, but I think they'd already gotten the chick. Burp. Is it too late? Have we handled it and now it smells wrong and the mother won't take it back? Hey, don't be ridiculous. Fire eagles have no sense of smell. So then we can put it back. And it will stop hugging my leg and setting my socks on fire. No. What? Burp? That's not a fire eagle. It's a fire chicken. The poachers probably brought it along as bait. Burp, burp. So what do I do with it? I mean, they're pretty good in a mushroom sauce with some leeks. Burk. Anyway, thank you for helping with the poachers. We have a stupid fire chicken. So what are you going to do, Freyland? This guy is a terrible pet. I don't want it. It's really good on certain characters. Anyone who has ember arrows, for instance. It would be good if he were an elementalist. So it actually would have been good on his brother, right? But we're going to set him free a ways from here and just let him die. Be free. And we leave. He goes, what's happening? Swoosh. And gets killed by a fire eagle. Awesome. Cool. Okay, we've cleared that out. Let's see, I will work fast on this. Because like I said, I want to put up defenses here. Oh, we get an item anyway, huh? Ooh, Jade can get it? Huh. Interesting. It doesn't put anyone over a threshold except for Jade, so I may as well give her an extra speed, yeah. Okay. We'll gather everyone here, and I will prepare a tier 2 defense, which will happen quick enough. Okay, they have finished that one. So because of the direction the enemies are coming in, we will have these two prepare a tier 3 here. Let's see, here in 2 days. It's probably worth it. What is this, 26 days for a tier 3? Having 2 tier 3s here is probably really valuable. Yeah, alright. I don't want to lose too terribly much stuff here. Oh. Man, I did it again. We just wasted time there. It's fine. I could defend this. There's no way I will, though. I had a feeling that we would have enough time, but it's really hard to measure that. Oh, what? Oh, no! They got ambushed. Oh, that's rough. We're going to take temporary health. That's awful. The Thrixl ambush us? I'm willing to sacrifice Joga if we have to. At least one of them is a Kinniston. The Kinniston is kind of whatever here, right? That's a turn. Alright, the Scurrier is scary, though. Okay, well, he'll take a stab, I suppose. There's really no reason not to. It's interesting. I should actually just move at this point. Honestly. Yeah. Do our best to avoid death. It's a shred. It's 4 damage. Yikes. He's gonna burrow here. Yep, fair enough. Really bad, huh? Yeah, they're really smart here, actually. They completely body block. The AI is very intelligent here. We can kill them, huh? He has broad swipes, right? What are his abilities? He has Guardian and Paladin. So he does not. She has a major knockback. 3 damage, huh? Okay, we're gonna move up like this. Take a stab. She's gonna punch here. Okay. Yikes. We can make big progress here, actually, thanks to the wolf called. That's what I was hoping to get. Yeah, cool. We can escape at this point, I'm pretty sure. Creature hatches. It's fine. The Scurrier is probably going to take a swing. Ooh, the knockback is good. Alright, cool. We make it out then. That is a problem. Alright, get out of here, please. Oof, alright. They're alive. In hindsight, perhaps that was a bit ambitious. That's unfortunate because we get calamities for it. Where do they end up? Here. Alright, well, fair enough. Just build up tier 2 defenses here. Ugh, that was annoying. Look, I can't believe... I hate that that happened. Thrixl are infesting it? They got it from this connected tile here? Gross. Alright, well, let's continue on. At least no one died. Dinner plans. I have to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. My feet are so tired that my hands are starting to feel it. Don't get too excited. He looks on. So we'll hit Well of Dantana tomorrow's morning, but that detour added more time than we thought it would, and our food is running a little low. How low? I've got onions and some more onions. I thought there was still jerky. I figured we'd need that tomorrow. He's sad. Onions aren't a meal, they're an ingredient. Ooh. Yeah, well, Alistair is a beast at this stuff, so he's gonna get us a fish. Now a fish is something you can build a decent meal around. Come on, there was a good spot back this way. You have a fishing rod? No, but it is the sort of thing you can improvise in a pinch. At a nearby pool. Can't say I've done much fishing lately. How long do you think that'll take? Who can say? You should probably get some stories ready, though. Later. Alright, so, a Gorgon walks into a tavern. Even later. And then he yelled, I'll show you a real sack of potatoes. Quite a bit later. So, how much longer, you think? I guess... Wait. Aha! Here we are! Well done, and not the worst way to spend an evening, either. Alright, fair enough. All heroes gain some HP. And we spawn next to a sea collar. Always great news. Does he have enough warding to just jump and fire? No, he takes damage for it. Alright, well, we'll advance this way then. And just swing here. And then the plan is, now we have... This is great. I move up... Actually, no, we're going to compulse the Gorgon to walk in the fire. And then swing and kills all of them. And this enemy is going to end in 4 things of fire here. And just take an unfortunate amount of damage. This is... That's pretty funny. Alright, and then, you know, Jade just kind of stabs him. Now, unfortunately, there's all that Gorgon corrupted land. But for better or worse, we can move everyone out of it, because I hadn't moved them yet. Cool. Boostrick, right. I'll take this campfire then. And let's see, what would he infuse with? I don't know. Could interfuse with some garbage. I'll take the discus, why not? And then we'll have him wait, and we will advance her. Why did she decide to walk in the fire? I swear the AI in this game is really stupid sometimes. Yikes. If Jade takes a bunch of damage because of walking in fire, I'm gonna be mad. It's cool. She's basically invulnerable to everything, so... Alright, let's advance. We're gonna jump. He's going in. Seems good. That's unfortunate. She's now gonna stab. Get a kill. Alright, now, our friend. How close can he get? Can he get close enough to... I'll stand in this organ-corrupted land because we can aggro and get the... Yeah. Swing, swing. We kill the raccoons. Great job. Go team. And he can now walk out of it anyway and wall up, which is great news. Cool. She's going to stalwart, turn it off, and then advance herself. Madwing will also advance. No reason not to. We could shoot here, but it's pretty low chances of hitting anything, so I'm going to just advance. We have a big defensive line here. Enemy will walk in. We break the tree. It's cool. He can take these hits. I'm not worried about it. Cool. We'll take a swing. Get another hit. We just block that again. Get another free hit. I think we kill the Rager here. Yeah. Turns out, vigilance is really powerful, huh? Thanks for destroying all that stuff. Fourth. There's a fourth reaction there. Just kill that guy. Well, that's a pretty good turn, huh? We can advance here and kill all of these enemies. Good crit. Kill the other two. Yeah, this is going to be pretty solid. Alright, we advance like this. I use Compulsion to walk the Bartoth up here and draw its ire, which kills the Bogmore. This Compulsion, dude, really powerful. It's completely changing my perspective on some of this stuff. We go back here with Heroism to stab this man and just kill him. And then we advance and get the Spirit for a legacy point. Ta-da! And we win. Well, at least that combat went well. We didn't lose anyone. We do get Jade to max level. Excellent. Let's see. There's not really anything I want. Archery, no. Jump Jaw, no. I'll just give her a stronger heroism, I suppose. I could re-roll it, but I'm not going to. I'd rather save that legacy point for something else. Oh, a very good axe, huh? Mean axe. Bonus damage to single tile enemies. Well, I mean, it's okay. Who really needs this, though? The answer is no one. It's not like... I'll give it to Elsie. Sure, why not? She can have it. She's cool. Okay, I admit it. I wasn't sure we'd make it through that one. You were scared too. You're just not going to say so. You start to wonder if it's worth it all this fighting. Oh, you do? We may have survived today, but what about tomorrow? The next day? How long until the fight claims one of us? Or eventually all of us? Okay, well, you know I'm not one to offer sage advice. Not for free, anyway. What I can say is, look out for your own, yeah? That's all that matters. Heck, that's all anyone else is doing. It's survival. Real basic. Don't overthink it. He is unsatisfied with that answer. Interesting. Okay, the Gorgons are cleared up. How are we doing here? We're going to now clear out these Thrixl. What is this? Spell threads? I don't have anything else to upgrade though, right? I think everyone is maxed out on gear. Tier 2, Tier 2. I could upgrade his off weapon that he never uses. Tier 3s, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier... Yeah, we don't actually need anything, so I can just ignore all this stuff. Unless I want to put up a defense like I did here, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's advance. Ooh, alright. We found the face spire. Good roll. Cool, good roll. This location is absolutely dead. We're gonna lose this town almost certainly. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to defend up here. This is what? A power of 5. So it will go to 3. Okay, so it at least bounces off of the city over here, which is good. I think we're strong enough to go in here. Everyone's at max life. We have the right team. There's no reason to wait. We can avoid the calamities by going in now. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Lorekeeper. Hill painters of the woods point Jade and the company up toward the high groves, where a local treasure sits tucked away among pines and great roving bears. It's not the tower from the book, nor any kind of Kyoran site, but it is a library. The fact it's so isolated is kind of encouraging, right? That's where heroes find stuff, usually. The eccentric Lorekeeper, Mac Endenmorn, has purportedly collected books and scrolls for all his journey-blessed life. The company has been hoping Endermorn's collection might lead them to the tower they seek. However, it looks like... yeah. Thrixl, they remain milling in and out, awaiting our arrival, it would seem. Then they forfeit their lives. Does Agnes know our plan? Anything is possible, but lest we lose all hope, better we do not overcredit her. Likely she makes some effort to read the movements of things we come into contact with, and positions her pieces accordingly. It's like trailing a ghost fox. Is it? You can only hope to see them when it rains. You watch where the water won't hit. See by displacement. A fine example. Or think of trying to track the obsidian owl across a night with no moon. You would watch for the stars to blacken and rekindle. So I believe it must be for her, hoping to spot us under our shroud. The more we drag the rug, bump the furniture, the more visible we become. The price this poor Lorekeeper paid, it gives me a sick feeling. I shall patch our wards. Be safe. All for a champ and a scrap of a clue. Alright, we kill some Thrixl. What you got? Kill all enemies. Okay. That is a lot of enemies. Ho, bud. That is a lot of enemies. Alright, here's the first order of business. Where's our... I can glow here? That's very good. Arches? It's not bad. Let's see. It's actually really good to glow, right? Take my swift action. This is a perfect opportunity for it. Yeah, okay. We do that. Now we arches. But I need to move this man in position first. Alright, you're gonna leap into a hellish location. Because that's the kind of character he is. Now you will arches. Pin, it'll do, and then Splinter Blast. Perfect, right here. Good shred, good everything. Now he is gonna swing really hard and kill 4 creatures and set this Drathix up for death and set up for defense. Yeah, check this. And the best part is, he didn't get stealth, right, okay. So he'll advance. We'll keep him with Balladbeth, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Balladbeth moves up. He moves up. He can now use Compulsion to trigger another attack. Yeah. Which kills a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I love the compulsion interaction here. It's so good. Okay, and then Balladbeth will punch this man and just kill it. Great news. Alright, who we got? Who's left? Jade is left. Jade will advance. You will interfuse with the wall to give her Spirit Blade. I think it's time for heroism. If we can kill every single one of these enemies, it sets us up for a very dominant position on this combat, because we no longer have to worry about dealing with them coming at us. So it's worth it to do the Spirit Blade here. We're going to start with I'm going to kill the Muse, basically. Great job. Cool. We have 2 attacks now. Who's more threatening? Who is more threatening? The Scurrier or the Seeker? Probably the Scurrier, actually. So I'll stab him. Cool. And then she goes invisible and gets another turn. So she will just go chill up here now. Oh, cool, great job. Yeah, of course, I expected to get stabbed there. Enemies will advance through the door now, but we're in a very dominant position from this state. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing very well for ourselves. Cool. I expected that movement. Let's advance here. Kill this guy. Excellent. Hit that. We do not have jump yet, so I want to advance our friend. Just have him attack and kill this dude. Great job. Jade can now just spend the whole turn getting into position. What is this, a tree? It's a plant. I like plants. I can have him move to a protected spot and then wild grasp a plant. Ah, great. Pin that thing in the way. Jade moves up. She can position herself a little better here. I don't think we need to worry too much about her. Let's see, we'll move him up to a good position. He's going to withdraw from that one, I think. Doesn't matter anymore. I'll have him... honestly, do nothing. He'll just light this lamp, actually, and we'll chill. That's okay. Enemies will advance, but they're all going to come from one direction now, which is the real strength of this setup. Okay, what are we looking at? He can leap now, which is great news. Not a very good leap. He's just going to stab everything then. That's fine. Okay, now, can I get... I can get visibility of the Muse, but I have to move into a bad spot to do it. So instead what we do is we have Balladbeth beat the hell out of it. Can Jade reach? No. Here's what we do. We do the punch. Jade's just gonna... oh, it died. Okay, great news. I can move it up, actually, right? Yeah, actually, hold up. Where can I move it to? If he goes here... okay, so we put Jade... I don't know how this works. If I move it up, which side do I need to be on? I don't think it really matters too much. Well, it does because she has to walk through a person. I think it's going to be the angle to Balladbeth, but I don't know. It might just be this angle, but we'll find out today. compulse it to walk up. 87%, good enough. It turns out it was the angle of the attack. It was not the actual angle to Balabeth. Interesting. We should demolish this from here. The enemies that are coming from behind, they do not threaten me. I could have him just stab it. Where's her? Where's she at? She can't reach it. Alright, we'll force it to advance then, is the gist of that. Alright, Balabeth, go punch this Dweeber in the head. Alright, we'll do this. I have to make him jump in order for this to work, don't I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so now he has to Guardian from here. And we can make it walk up to get hit. Yeah, fine. We'll have her stab it. It's fine. We'll force the Drathix to move up really far in order to do anything productive. Let's see, we have the tree. Yeah, we have the tree back here, which is good. Let's see, you can interfuse with something that gives him bonus damage. Cool. And you will, well, I guess you'll just chill. Doesn't really need anything. She can advance pretty far, actually, huh? Just check out this room up here. Well, that's probably bad. She's gonna get discovered. Yeah. That's unfortunate. She's gonna be fine because that's how strong she is, but yeah, that's a yikes. Turn the corner, get attacked. That was a little bit of a gamble, but her block and stats are so good that I don't really mind that much. She's gonna punch the hell out of this thing. Alistair now is going to walk up and kill that. Shame. I can't get the full kill. Fine, we'll take what we can get. It's not a big deal. Because I can actually make it move, huh? Yeah, I can't. I think I can kill it with this Splinter Blast, though, right? Sure can. I will take the kill while I can get it, yeah. Cool. Good. You need to flee, unless I can get a swing on it, and I cannot. Yeah, okay, we back up then. She will retreat into the range here, and we chill. Okay, it walks. Can't breathe. That's fine. All right, now we're in it. Advance. Can you jump behind him? You sure can. Let's see. Let's kill the bard and then get the damage in there. Move up here. We kill one. Stunt the other. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll stab this other one real bad here. That movement should trigger... Oh, it doesn't. That's fine. Yeah, get stabbed. Great job. Okay, that should be the last enemy, I think. Yeah, excellent. Very good. Very good. I don't need this ever. Alright. Myths of Origin. We're clean in here. I'll do one more sweep, as far as that creek we saw, and then to the mountain's base. The wrapped bones of the Lorekeeper are pulled down and gently interred. Then, finding the shelves and rows manageable, they settle in for a hurried search. Their earlier hopes for insight are not entirely dead. I pulled a bunch that look like they have to do with the old tomes of antiquity. One of them's called Legends of Old Kaior. Good, that's promising. I'm just going to... Where did that Mothman got to? He looks around. Stairs take him to a shadowy cellar. Make light if you like. I promise not to hurl myself into it. What are you doing down here? Others are going through the library. And I am perusing the volumes no one else can, namely those contained beneath this flashy hat. And put less... you mean you're thinking in the dark? Put less charmingly, yes. Have you already found something, or did you compose a funny song you would like me to listen to? Only then does Madwing realize what's been gnawing at him. It's been more than 6 winters he's wanted a chance to ask. So, I won't force it, but I think we deserve to know. You once told me you were responsible. Call it an accident of fate, little owl. Perhaps one day I will explain in full. For the troubles we're in, and Eluna seemed to blame you. And you wish to know why. You wish to hear about the beginning. Maybe it's water under the bridge. I'm not here to complicate anything. There is time for the quick version. You will have to fathom a far younger yondering. How long ago do you mean? How old are you? Old enough that your great-grandparents never heard of my family, and they would have had they been born in the right era. My father got called a king by the overfond. Really, he was a leader of militia. He began that way, raising defenses against the predations of the winged empress. A Thrixl? No, back then it was Draven, organized and full of conquer lust. They reduced towns to ash, took flocks, crops, and all they wanted. An ugly time, but not impossible for stout warriors to stand against. On the twinned might of my father's blade and his bland, gruff goodness, my family rose to wealth and prominence. You were a prince in a paladin's castle. Yes, such things were more possible then. I was born amid a bounty of books, was taught to sew, given beautiful, brilliant examples to follow. My parents both wished peace for me. But legends roved the roads, walkers of myth who painted the hills and protected the meek. They moved in number and skill heretofore unmatched. I was simply a boy, resembling more my mother, yet I wished so desperately to be like my father's heroes. At bay, you thing! At bay was a popular attack phrase in those days. Truly a golden age. So when do things turn? Oh, not long after I went wandering. I embarked in secret, knowing my parents would try to dissuade me, and knowing I would likely away with even a thumb's bush of well-argued wisdom. I was unbrave. Cowardly, that's called. Pardon me, is this your story? Oh, I'm sorry. In any case, what I wanted was to be Kika Torin. She was a dazzling country knight, dauntless, irresistible, strong. I admired her from afar. I possessed no useful talents. All I had was desire. It is all a young man knows. It happened that I discovered a ruined room, buried deep in the rose girdle, filled with strange weavings and crossed with threads and patterns I found entrancing and impossible. And that is how I found my very first glimmer scene. A door to the other side, and you just went through it. I fell through. Unwittingly I bore what you now call the mystic's gift, and I believe it obeyed my curiosity. A quester's feet right his fate. Sounds like you were caught the same way Eluna was. Eluna was abducted. The Thrixl purposed her passage. I was merely unlucky. I got tangled in nets not strung for me. You remember Terrafract, the Thrixl world? That is where I wound up, lost and seeking the night sky. My eyes found a moon to lead wherever I would follow. Dayless years, it seemed, I spent mulling and meandering. It is hard to know, but it could not have been so long. At some point, I began to think of myself as a moth, alone and fumbling toward the light. Terrafract is not a dream. It acts upon reality. It makes manifest what you imagine. For the unwary, this happens by accident. When I was in there, Eluna was working her own wishes on me. Is that right? Indeed. You might have resisted had I been less secretive from the start. This gift of mine, I can blame it for bringing me to the other side, but once there, it saved me from faring far worse. and then my abilities began to blossom. Is it just luck, blood? I mean, I never thought a person with mystic ability was really so different from ordinary people. It is the essential split in our natures. Inner fusion is a word you use. You have that proclivity, and you may recognize you always did, for packing away the permanence of yourself, even and especially while sharing form and energy among your surroundings. That is what makes you and I passable world walkers. Passable. Merely passable. There is a limit to how definitely and for what duration our minds may preserve any image, even the image of ourselves. Our inner identities shift over time, and so it was by the time I had realized how to return to my own world. I was quite transformed. He scares someone. They attack him. They say you should never meet your heroes. Oh, I disagree. There are few things so productive as disappointment. Regardless, some memories are moons in the mist, diffuse and shapeless. They may as well be glowing gas. I will spare you the details of the encounters and events that come after. Some are maudlin, some are mirthful, but most are moth-eaten and old beyond mattering. That era is dead, and I am still here. Such is more or less my story. Alright, but why does this all make you responsible? The Thrixl took notice of me. When you crossed the glimmer scene? When I started toying with them, kicking their sandcastles and causing a din to disrupt their operas, I had grown bored, you see. Bored? So you poured beer on a beehive? I thought it was funny. I believe it is what drove them to duplicate my accident in another. I did not anticipate that, but I do not think I cared enough to anticipate anything. Not for a long time. Ooh, Matwing's mad. That's it then, because you thought it was funny. That's why so many people have died. He is... It's hard to read emotion here. He's pensive. Madwing, you down there? Madwing? Give me a while before you try your wit on me. Not to mention when everyone else hears it. And poor Elsie. He is still pensive. And the light goes out. Sorry, got into a... Well, I learned to think few things. You? Jade's found it. There's a passage here about the Tower of Locks. It didn't have a title, but it was next to the big book of legends. Come listen to this. It sums up the account we read in the compendium, but it finishes with an afterword. There, sealed fast, legend claims they prisoned a great beast, perhaps the very tyrant who once scattered the pillars of Calm Court and toppled the moon-silver might of old Kaior. And so the last two Kyoran sorcerers would have descended the mountains, and the salt and mist could not have been told from the desperate taste of their lips. For a mixed, surely, were their kisses and tears, the pink light aged purple, and they passed from myth's pages entirely. Pink light, salt on the mist. I know those mountains. I think we must call that clue enough. What's up? We have to go now? I get the knot of apprehension between my wings. The hunting cat makes show of her leisurely leaps, and so renders the deathly pounce more sudden. For such a superior thing as a cat, the proud mouse beside the scared is ever the more satisfying meal. They are away by nightfall. That was a lot of reading. Oh boy. Okay. Oof. Alright. Great job, team. Yep, we have to go up there. Now, thinking briefly about it, we're very close to a level. It's probably worth it for me to fight an off Thrixl group. And there's Morthoggy here, so I'm going to deal with the Morthoggy, and then I'm going to walk around. Yeah, we're going to deal with this Morthoggy here, because I think that is worth it. Yeah, I get it, you destroying that, sure. Stop anything that is Thrixl. Oh, of course, all the Morthoggy seem to be getting upgraded here, but I think that's okay. There are no more Gorgons in my path. We just cancel the Thrixl. Good. That is a perfect set. Yep, that has been destroyed. Alright, let's deal with the Morthoggy here. Cool. Boika Earthworks. Mark of the Times. Let's see. The mill is not running. That does not bode well. Way over is down there. They cross a sturdy bridge just downriver and approach their destination from the back. The structure appears solid, but the water wheel's clearly busted. A stack of cut wood shows no moss growth. Makes total sense for you to just wander up weaponless. All's fine. This is my mill, travelers. The millkeeper rounds the building with a newly filled jug. You out here hunting or what? Hunting's one way they say it. We had word of trouble with some of those bone metal things. Morthoggy's what they're called. Right, but not everyone knows that. Yeah, they did for my old water wheel. Pulled all the iron workings. Methodical. So, but come inside. My arm is tired. The mill's stark. A half-gone flour bag slumped on the floor, mostly bare shelves. A lone book stands open to a page about the ancient mortificers. Morthoggy first appeared, I don't know, a year, maybe a year and a half. First sighting, never went out of their way to kill folks. But then folks started getting in their way. Not on purpose, just living their lives. Mark of the times, I suppose. Living as we always have is enough to get us killed or sent running. No remorse in those things, Morthoggy. I mean, no remorse at all. But you're still here. There are places you could go. Greenham's not that far off, or, well, have you tried fighting? Not that I would suggest it, but... I thought I'd learn about them. About the old book you see there. All it's shown me is, I'm in over my head. We all are. We're drowning out here in a flood of old world terrors. Right. I'm at a point of just, well, packing up and running, right? You folk look like you've seen some strange things, so why don't you tell me? Should I stay? Should any of us? Yeah, get the hell out of here, bro. Why are you in the middle of nowhere? I'm fairly impressed you're still here, but you're wasting time now, aren't you? Yes, we plan to fight them, but this place won't recover easily, and most have fled already. He looks sad. The next day, they see the millkeeper off, a handcart full of all he can carry. I was born in this great place, my brother and me. I guess I'll look for him in Greenham. Thanks for telling me the truth. I think I'll be happy to start again, close to family. He married my brother Jankin 2 years ago. Married and might even have a kid by now. We'll make sure the Morthoggy don't go crawling all over everything. That we can promise. Any luck, you can return here someday. I'm not sure I'll even wish to, which is surprising to realize. Well, I should say I've got things stashed under the floor. I was going to trade them for repairs, but you're welcome to it. You'll learn it if you're set on fighting those monsters. Good luck. Indeed, once the millkeeper is gone, they find a cache of valuable materials beneath the floorboards. Yay, items we don't need. Cool. We are here to fight Morthoggy. Some spooky enemies, but I'm not really worried. Maybe I should respect them a little more, but they don't even start in a good, position, huh? I can hit everything. Awesome. Yeah, they're not even in really good positioning here, which is very unfortunate for them, huh? The fact that I can trigger multiple hits like this is actually one of the most ridiculous things. This is a ridiculous skill, because it lets me use Alistair to kill basically anything. Yeah, so that was a coachman and a butler, and they never stood a chance. I didn't even use two people's actions. That's how powerful we are at this stage when we have a turn like that. Which really lets you do some pretty crazy things, huh? Alright. Crack the door. Let's see, she can move up, huh? Yeah, he can't get there, so she'll move up. Ballabeth, that is. Ooh, good. She'll kill this watchman, for sure. It's a pin. Doesn't really affect anything, but that's fine. I can move our friend up. He will just kill a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll use compulsion to move the groundskeeper up here. Yep, I can do that. The groundskeeper is, of course, the scariest thing here. And Jade should be able to finish it. Yeah, excellent. It explodes, and that, you know, sucks a bit. We'll lose some armor. But it's okay. Interesting, I can actually advance a little here. Cool. He can bop. We'll advance. Let's see. Witherbolt is pretty decent. No, it's not really worth it here. Let's see. Interfuse. Barrage is going to be good, yeah. Just kill this thing. Awesome. Excellent. Great job. And you will interfuse with, yeah, sure, the workbench. Cool, so we take some armor damage here by being in this poison, but otherwise this is very free. And just go stab something. Yep, seems good. We'll use compulsion to walk it in. This is a really good skill, huh? Yeah, kill the man. Great job. Anything else here? Nope, that was a full combat. We should get 2 levels up here. Good. That is what I was hoping to see. These are good level ups to hit. Open Mind is pretty alright. Aid is actually really good, though. Is it just Aid here? Or Indignance? Yeah, see, the most important reason I did that is because of all the stat bonuses you get by leveling up, the potency, everything like that. Really high value level up at this stage. I'm going to take... Huh, what is he going to take? He basically just uses compulsion to move every turn, so I'm going to give him something useful to do. So I'm going to give him aid. Yeah, I think that's actually good. Let's see, Madwing. Long Reach. With all attacks and abilities, does that work on his wings? Oh no, it says adjacent, so probably not. I don't want an Indignance. +5 stunt chance to all heroes and party. That's pretty good. Goes up to 14. I mean, those are some good number increases, huh? That's powerful. Although interfuse range, he does have the ability to use it a lot with arches and things. Withdraw becomes a free action. This is actually really powerful. Oh, but long reach is really good on splinter salvo and stuff. I'm gonna give him long reach. I think this is actually just superior here. Yeah, cool. We already have max armor. Cool, whatever. Night has fallen before the last Morthogi lies still. It's a short but weary trek to camp for the wanderers of the manse. I call dibs on the last of the shroom cakes. Are those even safe to eat? Didn't half of Greenham fall sick last year? While the others divvy up last night's leftovers, Alistair heads straight to bed. Good night, gang. I hope Madwing remembers to put the food away. Does he know this is bear country? His body droops, the day's toils felt in every ligament, until at last, troubles melt like honey flakes. Welcome! Where's this from? Is it for me? Everything is for you, Alistair. Relax and enjoy. Madwing would be kind of jealous, right? Speaking of Madwing, looks like he's still guarding the tent. Guarding? Huh, I bet he's sneaking away for our midnight rendezvous. He wakes up. Is he in trouble? Got something against Alistair? Get in line. Stare all you want, I'm not letting you through. Oh, staring down an enemy. Oh, and he gets stabbed. Hey, wait, why is he moving so slow? Oh, why can't I move my limbs? He wakes up. Madwing, Madwing. Dick, what are you shouting for? Oh, Is it a dream? Right, well, make yourself useful. I want griddle cakes. Madwing, would you really throw your life in front of mine? Ooh, +5 potency. That's good. That's a good pickup. Right? Where are you at stat-wise? Potency, huh? Ooh, that's good. I like that. All right, cool. We don't need any of these things. We now move up here. Gather... No, not these people. All of the good squad. I need to defend to the best of my ability. So we're going to just set up tier 3 defense here. Sure. They'll just walk. They can't be attacked here. Oh, they finished upgrading. Okay, I was like, what's happening? We're going to deal with another invasion, almost certainly. We'll set up defense here then. Make them productive. Okay. And then we scout ahead. I don't need to do any more hunting or waiting. If anything, I would like to get it... Yeah, goodbye, Greenham. That man who was over here has died now. I would like to get there before the next calamities show up. Alright. Oh, gross. One thing I will say I don't like about this campaign is the fact that it just jumps you into things like this. It doesn't give you the opportunity to pursue the event like every other campaign. I don't have to activate things, it just makes it. But anyway, Tower of Locks. This pocket of wilderness has long been considered too remote to matter on maps. Not to mention, it is exceedingly craggy. Jade is unimpressed. The mountains don't have names. Thin fog stains the sunlight pink and leaves a faint taste of salt on licked lips. Wildermyth follows what appears to be a slice made by snowmelt, narrow and twisting round the granite hips of these mute giants. It's a surprise to her when she climbs up again onto a wide level field. On the far side, a cliff, but before that, a light-mottled tower. The teethful Kyor were scattered from its head, but once they comprised the most brilliant smile, ever to beam back at the sun. I'm growing convinced that we live in our world's darkest age. I find it beautiful, but then it is one of the few new sights I have beheld in 100 years. Guess we should assemble here first before we try and get in. Yeah, I'm no coward, but if we believe the story, which we'd better at this point, then there's probably something already sealed inside. We have to be ready for that. Oh, alright, cool. Thrixl are infesting the tile. 24 days? Is it worth it to patrol here? Does this actually reduce anything? I don't think so. There are no enemies showing up here. So this is not like the procedural campaigns where patrolling actually helps. Alright, I mean, oh gross. This is not even the final chapter yet. Alright, well, big combat incoming. Actually, you know what? Truth is, I should probably not rush this. This should probably be the end of the episode. I'm sure there's going to be a huge amount of work to go on ahead. So we'll actually... Sorry. Because this is not the final activity of the chapter, we're going to call the episode here, and I will pick it up with the finale in the next episode. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for the end of Eluna and the Moth. Take care, folks.